Meantime, after a scare involving West Nile virus being found in mosquitoes in areas west of Nueces County, the spraying efforts were ramped up. Thankfully, since then, there's been no new positive indications of West Nile in the mosquitoes that have been tested.
There has been, though, constant spraying in various sectors late at night or early in the morning. In some areas, there is still quite a lot of standing water from the rains we've had recently, and that's not helping to get rid of those mosquitoes.
We want to drain out all the water that we can in areas that we're able to. We know some houses just collect water on the ground, and so trying to reduce that or drop the mosquito tablets that you can get for free from the City County Health Department.
And we are loving these cooler weather conditions because
Yes.
they have helped push those mosquitoes back, but they could come back as temperatures go back up. So spraying efforts will continue as the temperatures go down for the winter and hopefully keep those mosquitoes away till spring or just always.
Yeah, let's hope so. Always.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
always. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.